So we had an interesting question today about my tires. It's been a while since I've done a review of my tires. Bless you. I have the Liao Lion Sport all-terrain tires. They are Chinese tires. A little piece, so that's why I can't see anything. .34 12.5 R17s. I love these tires. I have noticed. Well, first, here, let's go the other way so you don't see my shadow. This is 3 years into it. Let's see if I have I'll use my knife. So, hang on. All right. So these tires are 3 years old. I'm just showing how deep the tread still is. It's got great tread, except for I have a problem. Well, we got a plane coming in. Just look at the plane. Look at the plane, the plane, the plane. Again, I am a kid when it comes to planes. I will stop the world for a plane. It's coming around. It's still up in the... Here it comes. There it is. And that was it. I hope you saw it. I didn't see it. But these are my Lion Sport Liao Lion Sport all-terrains. 34 12.5 17s. They're on a 2013 JK. I have a 2-inch lift up front. I have no lift up back, so my Jeep does not sit like a standard Jeep. It is high up in the front. Let's go back. I am tall in the front. I'm cockeyed today, so that's why it's looking goofy. But with the 2 inches up front and with nothing in the back, it makes my Jeep flat. So you know how the Jeep has that rake that goes kind of, the top is down? Mine doesn't do that. Mine's flat. Why? My Chinese bumper, it's all steel. And then my Badlands winch is about 200 pounds. So I'm thinking I got about 400 pounds sitting on the front, weighing it down. So that works fine. Okay. If you look at these Lion Sport, this is the only problem I have. It's right here. Where the hell was it? God, maybe I didn't see what I thought I saw on these. Okay, we're right here. This is starting to wear just a bit right up here. Now that could be from uneven. This wheel, this lug, this hub assembly has a problem. Not a big problem, but it does have a problem. But the question was, how many miles per gallon did I lose putting those tires on? And honestly, with those tires, these tires, I had them for 3 years. I went from 21 miles a gallon when it was stock to 18, 19 gallons, 19 miles a gallon. For a Jeep, as heavy as I am, for as much shit as I have on my Jeep, and with those tires being as big as they are, 18, 19 miles a gallon, good Lord, I'll tell you, everybody wishes they had that when they have a Jeep. But it's not the tires. The good miles per gallon is because of the engine. That is a 3.6, and I can see where my cat was last night. My cat was walking on my Jeep last night at the garage. Thank you, Polly. Appreciate that. I don't see any stuff going up. Damn cat. But, yeah, the engine is a 3.6 Pentastar from Chrysler. That is a fuel sipper. It's the best engine I've had in quite a while. Yeah, I'm real happy with the engine, real happy with the tires. I couldn't ask for better tires. 18, 19 miles a gallon. You can't beat that. That's all right with me. But yeah, I've had those tires. This will be the fourth. We're coming up on the fourth year. This is the fourth summer, and this will be the fourth winter coming in, upcoming. And those tires have been perfect. I've slipped maybe a handful of times, once or twice a year, but it's always my fault, stepping on the gas too hard or letting the clutch out too fast or what have you. But these tires have gotten me out of more problems. Well, let me take that back. Not the tires alone. The tires in the Jeep and the transmission and the gears and the gearing have made that Jeep almost indestructible. I can pretty much go wherever I want. I've had to be pulled out twice. Once I got high centered and my tires wouldn't touch ground. That was way up. That was actually the reason why I bought the winch, because that cost me $370 to get a tug out of where I was. The guy that came to get me was the tow truck, and that was $375 for him just to hook me up and pull me real quick. It wasn't you got to run any equipment. He just pulled me under his own power. And that was $375. My winch cost me about $400, I think. So that was a no-brainer. And the other time I got stuck, I was on ice. My tires were just spinning. I had my front tires were stuck in the snow. My back tires were just spinning on ice. I couldn't get traction. So I had to get yanked out of there. Hey, what's up, boy? So, and like I said, those tires are awesome. They work winters up here. I am in northern Michigan, the furthest up in Emmett County. If you see Michigan like this, I am here at the very tippy top of Michigan. We get more snow, more ice. February, we had 2.5 weeks of ice. My Jeep did not skip a beat. It took that road, the highway, perfect. Never had a problem. I will buy those tires again. Not a question. I've already looked. I paid just under $200 a tire. I only bought 4 of them back 4 or 5 years ago. Those are the first oversized tires I put on a Jeep. This is my first Jeep that I actually built myself. The other one, what I have, a YJ, I bought that built. We don't talk about the YJ very often for a reason. And then I had a TJ before that I love it to death. But yeah, this is the first Jeep that's been built. And the tires, like I said, I couldn't ask for better. So that's a long story. Do the TLDR. I read it too long, didn't read. Or didn't listen. TLDL. What else? We're going to talk about... Yeah, we're going to talk about finances. I'm not a financial. Michigan is number 3 in the country for a deer hunting, 1.5 million deer per populace. Oh, it's a state forest in Connecticut. No, I am at... Wow. Hey, what's up, Connecticut? How are you? Love flowers. Oh, my God. I have my glasses. Oh, I wish I could show you the river. We're not close to the river right now. It's the Maple River. If you look that up, Maple, M-A-P-L-E. Up here in Emmett, E-M-M-E-T County, Michigan, double T, E-M-M-E-T-T County, Michigan. The Maple River is a blue ribbon trout stream. If you love to fly fish, if you just love the fish in general, the Maple River was, I say was, a good spot to go fishing. After the ice storm in March, it's really hard to walk the Maple River that you need to when you're fly fishing. There's a lot of in and out and portaging, and I can't remember who was telling me that the Maple is kind of hard to fish now. And it's uncanoeable. You can't run it with kayak or canoe. For that same reason, you're always in and out, in and out, in and out. So it's not fun. But other than that, yeah, this is on state land. We are on probably 280 acres of, it says county, but it's really state, not like it matters. Yeah, we're up here in the middle of nowhere. 280 acres just to roam. Do what we want. Is I got a boy up there and I got another one sitting over there somewhere. I could see him, I could hear him. The other guy, he's kind of quiet. So I look for the ferns that are moving, so I know where he's at. Oh, he's way back there. Holy shit. But he's still 75 pounds, so it's not too hard to not see him. As for deer hunting goes, I don't deer hunt. I have all the accessories you need for deer hunt. 20, 12s, 6.5. Her name is Grendel. That would be the one that I would take with me if I were to hunt Grendel, because I love the girl named Grendel. If you get my flow, I'm not saying what it is, just 10, 20, 6.5, that'll give you enough. But I don't deer hunt. If it comes down to it and my family is without food and we need sustenance of some sort, yeah, I will come. Or smoke. The wind's coming from the north, so somebody might be camping up. There's a camping spot up over there. That would not seem. I think it's somebody's camping here. Back. Come on. So we're gonna walk back. Even though this is state land where people want to camp, we're gonna let them camp. It is a big weekend up here. The Bliss Festival is on. Look that up. You want to see something fun? BLISS Bliss Fest. FEST.org, I think it is. Nonprofit. It's a hoot. It's a bunch of hippies spending the weekend up in the woods. You want to have fun in the woods. They have the electric forest up there where they take an acre, a couple acres, and just make it all solar lights, and it's pretty cool. From what I hear, I've never been. But I digress. Deer hunting. Yeah, I don't hunt deer. I don't need to. I can. But I mean, I'd never got into killing something for sport. That deer hunting. Except for squirrels. I don't mind squirrel hunting, but I don't have an accessory small enough for squirrels. My accessories will make the squirrel become not a squirrel anymore and unusable. But back when I was my single days, I used to hunt with a friend of mine called 22. We used to go out there hunting squirrels. I used to make a mean squirrel stew back in the day. It was hard to skin a squirrel if you didn't tack it up to the wall and get the hide and get the skin like a deer hide. Yeah, that's pretty strong smoke for people not to be. I think we have people camping out there, so. But now that I say that, looking at the ground, I don't see any tracks. So all these ferns are still about up to my kneecap, if not higher. Hey, what's up, buddy? What's up, bud? Say hello. Say hello. Oh, kisses. Kisses. Up the nose. It's hot. It is hot today. It is 85 out here. Obviously, we're in the woods. We don't have any wind. But the guy, Ruckus, that guy, the black fur, he doesn't like the heat. He gets overheated very easily, then he becomes lethargic, and you think he's sick. He's not sick. He's just tired and hot. So we parked in this. We usually park up on the sand hill so we can jump off and play in the sand for a minute. But I parked in the shade just for fun. Yeah, somebody's been here because those are baby wipes. I'm not picking them up because I don't know what's in them. I don't have my gloves on anyways. My wife and I usually carry a box of gloves and she's got a pack and I got a pack. I don't have mine in the Jeep yet, but just for shit like that, picking up baby wipes, diapers. We have plastic bags in our cars just to pick up around the forest. But yeah, I don't see, well, there is. I don't see a car tracks back here. So I wonder if somebody just didn't walk back here. The way these ferns are still up, if there was a car that came through, it would have bent them over. If it was unless it was a truck or something big. That guy's shooting over there. But yeah, I don't hunt. I can if I have to. I just as soon leave the deer alone. I'd rather, well, I will not kill a deer with a firearm unless I have to, I need to. Then I'll have no problem doing it. With my Jeep, that's a whole nother story. We will walk back to the Jeep since, yes, we do have a lot of deer up this far north. Everybody wants to have a trophy buck. Nobody wants to take a doe, so we are overpopulated with deer. So much so that driving on the highway at 4:30, 3 o'clock in the morning, going to work, you never know what you're going to find side of the road waiting to cross. Here's my other ones. There's two. There's number 2. I have a third one sitting around somewhere. But these are my KIA stickers. I had 3 deer. Well, I can show you the aftermath of deer number 1. Right there, that got bent in. That was a bad thing. My light got all fucked up. This is all messed up here, my inner fender. But it really didn't do that bad of a damage. This is plastic, so that's just like that. But yeah, I don't know why this is like that. It should be like that. But yeah, I've had 3 deer so far. Can you see the Subi sticker? I've had a Subi, Chevy, Equinox, blue. Had a Chevy white, I think it was an Aveo that I hit. Oh, let's see, the Subaru was at work in a parking lot. I tried to make a right, and beat traffic. Well, I'm traffic, and I already had speed. I was already going. So I nailed him. Whoops. I didn't get ticketed or anything. But yeah, he was not happy. He called me racist until I told him I was black too. He shut up. We got tails hanging. We got tongues hanging. So I don't think that, yeah, we're done. You done? Yeah. It's warm. It's warm. You ready? Ugh. We got the water all set inside. We got the shitty view. There we go. Water going. We've been out here for about 15 minutes. My back is sweating. I don't like this weather. It's too hot. But we'll see. Oh, wait. We got to take a... I got this shirt. This Feppy shirt. Let's do we're going to do one of these. Oh, I like that. Let's go this way. Make sure we got it. All right, they're wanting to go home, so we're gonna pack this up. They heard the word home. All right, we're packing up. We're choosing home. You guys have a good day. Stay cool. We're gonna see if they want a little bit more to drink. Nope. Well, but this is always summertime. You bet. All right, kids. Camera.